Good morning everyone. I am JVN Ekta Rana, Assistant Professor of English. Welcome to the lecture of 20th Century British Literature. Our today's topic is the theatre of absurd. The theatre of absurd is a term coined by the critic Martin Aslin for the work of a number of playwrights, mostly written in the 1950s and 1960s. The term is derived from an essay by the French philosopher Albert Camus. In his Myth of Sisyphus, written in 1942, he first defined the human situation as basically meaningless and absurd. The absurd plays by Samuel Beckett, Arthur Adamov, Eugene Ionesco, Jean Genet, Harold Pinter, and others also share the view that man is inhabiting a universe with which he is out of key. Its meaning is indecipherable, and his place within it is without purpose. He is bewildered, troubled, and obscurely threatened. The origin of the theatre of absurd are rooted in the avant-garde experiments in art of the 1920s and 1930s. At the same time, it was undoubtedly strongly influenced by the traumatic experience of the horrors of the Second World War, which showed the total impermanence of any values, shook the validity of any conventions, and highlighted the precariousness of human life and its fundamental meaninglessness and arbitrariness. The trauma of the living from 1945 under the threat of nuclear annihilation also seems to have been an important factor in the rise of new theatre. At the same time, the theatre of the absurd also seems to have been a reaction of the disappearance of the religious dimensions from contemporary life. The absurd theatre can be seen as an attempt to restore the importance of myth and ritual to our age, but making man aware of the ultimate realities of his condition by instilling in him again the lost sense of cosmic wonder and primal anguish. The absurd theatre hopes to achieve this by shocking man out of an existence that has become trite, mechanical, and complacent. It is felt that there is mystical experience in confronting the limits of human condition. Absurd drama subverts logic. It relishes the unexpected and the logical impossible. According to Sigmund Freud, there is a feeling of freedom we can enjoy when we were able to abandon the straitjacket of logic. In trying to burst the bounds of logic and language, the absurd theatre is trying to shatter the enclosing walls of the human condition itself. Our individual identity is defined by language, having a name in the source of our separateness. The loss of logical language brings us towards a unity with living things. In being illogical, the absurd theatre is anti-rationalist. It negates rationalism because it feels the rationalist thought, like language, only deals with the superficial aspects of things. Nonsense, on the other hand, opens up a glimpse of the infinite. It offers intoxicating freedom, brings one into contact with the essence of life, and is a source of marvelous comedy. Thank you.